your stations are tuned in to
The Short Podcast with Kenny Lucas and Thomas Lester.
brand new banger.
Live from Atlanta.
We're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
Stream Studios.
Exclusive. Let's go. Hot shit. Here it comes.
Powered by K.L.P Entertainment.
Hello Lucas Nation fans, welcome back to another exciting show here today. This is the Lucas Chat Podcast with your host Kennedy Lucas and
Tyrus Lester. We are back in the studio and we're just so happy to be back here in the studio. Kennedy, Home Stream Studios look really good with this new location.
yes, thank you Tyrus. So we are back here, as Tyrus just mentioned, we are here at the new studio. Still called Host Stream Studios, of course. We didn't change the name like we always do. Just different location. We've got every equipment of K.L.P Entertainment hooked up and set up and ready to go for the podcast here today, guys. And let me just say, the Lucas Chat Podcast is going to be beaming all summer long. Let me tell you about it. So, this podcast is just kind of a introductory to the new studio and what we got going on here today. I am so happy to be back on YouTube as mentioned before, guys. If you guys missed it, go check out the weekend show with yours truly. This past weekend we uploaded it, so please go check it out. It is out right now. And you know, we're beaming with it. We're beaming with a lot of good things coming up. Of course, a lot of good things in June, y'all. Let me tell you about it. Or you know what, Tyrus, why don't you take it away?
So, Lucas Nation and Lester Nation fans, as Kennedy mentioned, we got a lot of good things coming out for you guys. Of course, our new hit movie, Conviction, will be out May 25th. I know you guys are excited for this, and Kennedy, I know you're very excited because you changed the date. Of course, what inspired you to do from June 22nd, a month before, for May 25th?
Yeah, so May 25th is the new release date for you guys out there. I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory because I'm really upset about this. And you know, it's my show and I can pretty much say whatever. So I changed the move update for the June 22nd, Tyrus, to May 25th, simply because I thought I was going to go on the road with traveling to make a documentary film over softball, but that fell through. Very upset, but I guess I get it. I understand why they needed to do that, but I was going to go on the road this weekend. I was going to travel and to make a documentary, but things kind of went apart, and you know, we're changing it up and we're no longer going on the road. So I'm just really upset. I really do wish the teams very good luck with the World Series, but yeah, K.L.P is a little bit upset about that decision making. But again, I understand. I understand why they had to do it. You know, it just made me sad a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna push through.
So, Kennedy, again, sorry to hear that. I really do hope that you'll travel more often with your department, but you know, it's okay. I'm sure I'm sure there's gonna be more times. But of course, we got convention coming out May 25th, guys. All of our fans out there, thank you so much for this journey, and hopefully you guys enjoy that film. Of course, is gonna be rocking. So, Kennedy, we did have a theme to talk about today, didn't we?
Yes, we did, Tyrus. We have a theme out for you guys. Of course, this is we're just rambling really on this podcast. We don't have a set schedule because we just opened up the studio a couple days ago. Well, the new location studio. We're talking about everything you need to know for E3 2018. Now, this is really exciting to talk about today's show because I've been waiting to talk about E3 for the longest. Of course, as you guys know, Lucas Nation fans and Lester Nation fans as well, you guys know we always cover E3. We started to cover E3, geez, Tyrus, was it, I'm trying to think, was it 2014 when we started covering it? I'm trying to picture it. Was it 2014?
No, I think it was 2015, I think is when, 2015 when I came on your show. So that's when we had to start 2015 because it was a two-person show.
Yes, so 2015, I think you're right, Tyrus. It's 2015 is when we started to do a aftermath of E3. We're still going to do it how we do it every year. We did it every year. 2015, 16, 17, and now 2018. Of course, I will be covering Xbox press conference alongside with Nintendo.
And I will be covering Sony, Bethesda, and Ubisoft.
So again, Lucas Nation fans, E3 is going to be really, really exciting for it. I am so stoked to see what E3 got going on. Let me give you the breakdown of the press conference schedule. Of course, we got EA. We have EA. Let's see. I'm looking on notes here. We have EA Play press conference will be Saturday, June 9th at 11 o'clock a.m. Followed by that's a Saturday. Followed by that Sunday, June 10th at 1 inside Xbox. So that must be maybe they called it before and I don't remember, but Tyrus, I don't really remember them calling it like that.
Yeah, it's always just been like the Microsoft press conference or the Xbox press conference, but they actually got a theme this time, Kennedy. It's inside Xbox, so it's just going to be really, really cool with the new features of the new Xbox One X, with the enhancement of 4K play, and you just got a whole bunch of things coming out for that. Of course, we got some good games coming out for Xbox as well, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to announce with that. Of course, followed by that same Sunday, June 10th at 6:30 p.m., they're going to be talking about Bethesda's press conference. Now, Bethesda has been really, really good for the past couple of years now, so I cannot wait to see what they got going on. Again, 6:30 p.m., we can't wait.
Yeah, so we have Devolver Digital Press Conference, also that same day, Sunday, June 10th at 8 p.m. Now, I'd never really heard of Devolver before, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to announce for this. Followed by Monday. Here is Monday. So Monday, June 11th, 10 a.m. It's going to be the Square Enix press conference. Of course, they're going to show that new Metal Gear survival game for that press conference, and I just cannot wait to see what they got going on for that. Of course, you got Monday following that, Sunday at 1 p.m. you got the Ubisoft press conference. So excited to see what they got going on for that, because Ubisoft's been really good. I played all of the Tom Clancy games, all of the Splinter Cells. It has been rumored that, speaking of Splinter Cell, it might be rumored that there's a new Splinter Cell game possibly in the works for Ubisoft. So I don't know if it's going to be Splinter Cell Black Ops 2, Blacklist 2, or it's going to be a whole different Splinter Cell. So it's really, really exciting to see what they got going on. I'm really, really stoked for that.
Followed by, of course, that same Monday around 3 p.m. June 11th, the PC Gamer Show is going to be coming in. PC gaming, again, a lot of people, I'll confess, I'm not really too big on PC gaming, but you got all these PC games out there that are so ready to see what they got going on. I'm really stoked about PC gaming as well as you are, Kennedy, because PC is the new age right now. Anyone who has a PC, except for me, because I can't dabble into that. But PC gaming, of course, followed by my favorite, the Sony press conference, Monday, June 11th at 6 p.m. So stoked to see this new Spider-Man video game. Of course, it sucks for you, Kennedy, because you don't have a PlayStation 4. But Spider-Man is going to be really, really awesome. And lastly, Tuesday, June 12th at 9 a.m., they're going to have the Nintendo Direct press conference. Again, I am interested to see what Nintendo brings to the table. Of course, they got that new Nintendo Labo thing. I would never use that kind of thing, because it's just, I don't know, just that stuff is kind of weird to me. But it may be creative to most people.
Alongside with that, Tyrus, I want to add too. They rumored about something being with Super Smash Brothers. Now, I don't believe that it's going to be a whole nother new Smash Brothers for Switch. I think they're just going to relaunch it back for Switch as well, because you got the new Super Smash Brothers for 3DS and you have for Wii U. They're probably going to re-announce it back for Nintendo Switch as well. It's a no-brainer. I think most of us kind of know what their angle is for that, and I really do believe that they're just going to settle on down and say, hey, here's Super Smash Brothers, but now on Switch, because they know it's going to sell. So, again, so excited for this, y'all. Again, E3 is going to be kind of big this year. Last year was okay. It was decent. I mean, it wasn't as better as it was in, let's say, 2016. So, again, Lucas Nation fans, we're going to be covering it all over our social medias. K.L.P Worldwide is going to be handling it. And, of course, we're just going to do a recap of what we thought and what we saw for E3. Again, a little treat for the Lucas Nation fans, because I know, Tyrus, you're going out of town. But when the E3 actually plays out, I think I might do a live stream here in the studio. I don't really know for sure yet. I don't really know about that for right now, but I am so stoked to see how the E3 is gonna be, and we'll be there to cover it. And it's going to be a great year. Around this time in the summertime, it's a good month for gamers, because gamers get to see what's next on their to-do list, what's next on their buy list, what's next on the Lucas Chat podcast to talk about. So this time of year, it really, really dives into video games and into gaming in general, and it's really going to have an impact for this, and I just cannot wait for the new impact of E3 this year. So stoked, and I will be there, and Tyrus will be there to cover it all here in the studio in Lucas Chat podcast and Lucas Chat reactions, and it's a great month. It's a great month for Whole Stream Studios to really get at it. Of course, and before we sign off here today, Tyrus, I just want to thank our fans out there who made this possible, having the studio fully reopened, and you guys are loving what we're doing right now. You're gonna love the new movie that comes out next week now. Lucas Chat podcast is back with an all new podcast, so I'm so stoked, and I'm really appreciative of our fan base here today, and I could not be as much proud as I am right now, and I just want to thank all of our fans out there via Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you. So that'll do it. Lucas Chat podcast signing off, but please be sure to stay tuned. Of course, this is the summer of podcasting and weekend show, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of crap coming out within the next 2 months. So hopefully you guys are ready for it. This has been the Lucas Chat podcast with your host Kennedy Lucas and
Cyrus Lester.
logging out.
It's the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Lucas Chat Podcast with Kennedy Lucas and Cyrus Lester.
Brand new banger.
Live from Atlanta.
We're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
Whole Stream Studios.
Exclusive. Let's go. Hot shit. Here it comes.
Powered by K.L.P Entertainment.
Thank you.